waking up to a thick cloud of dust that will not dissipate. Imagine always coughing due to stale, poisonous air. Air pollution is a huge crisis in China that we do not want in America. That is why we need to make fighting air pollution a top priority over economic development.
The effects of air pollution are devastating to the quality of life a person can live. Air pollution being a cause of many severe chronic respiratory diseases, including lung cancer, emphysema, and even result in nerve and brain damage. Being from China, I witnessed firsthand the severity of air pollution the country faces.
And being from Canada, I have experienced a high air quality due to the strict regulations Canada's government enforces.
Yeah, we are both students very concerned about air pollution crisis. I want to encourage everyone to take action in helping combat this problem that threatens our planet. The government should give top priority to controlling air pollution rather than economic development.
Going forward, we will be addressing how air pollution can best be targeted at the local, individual, and government levels. But first, it is really important to know what a devastating toll air pollution plays on our planet. Now Kevin will proceed to go over the problem.
Thank you, Amy. Air pollution not only poses threats to our health, but can also cause enormous economic losses. Air pollution has emerged as the deadliest form of pollution. According to the website for the World Bank, air pollution is the fourth leading risk factor for premature deaths worldwide, and an estimated 5.5 million lives were lost in 2013 to diseases associated with air pollution. Clearly, there is an economic burden that comes along with air pollution. IHME found that the premature deaths associated with air pollution is a staggering $5 trillion worldwide. That's $5 trillion. Just think of all the things having access of $5 trillion would do if we got air pollution under control. To put this into perspective, according to the website for the Food and Agriculture Organization, the world only needs $30 billion a year to eradicate the scourge of hunger. The many problems of air pollution explained only stresses our main point, which is that a global issue such as this only can be solved if everyone at every level gets involved. Amy will now proceed to go over the main causes of air pollution.
Thank you, Kevin. Human activities like our everyday vehicle emissions and sprawling economic development are two major factors of air pollution. Vehicle emissions are the #1 source of carbon monoxide, lead, and other harmful compounds released into our air, according to the EPA. Think of your average city. All of the vehicles add up to a lot of emissions. That makes driving a car your average person's most polluting activity. At the local level, we have our bike share programs. At the government level, we should be held accountable for sprawling economic development. When the government focuses only on economic development and ignores the environmental factors, environmental degradation is a result. This results in the government having to spend more money to fix their mistakes. Now that we have talked about the cause and effect, Kevin will go over some solutions for us.
Thank you, Amy. Change at all levels of society are important. At the government level, there should be a shifting course from GDP to green GDP. According to an article in Economics written by Shi Jing and Access March 23rd, last year in China, the Prime Minister Li Keqiang declared war on air pollution, and the government began placing less emphasis on GDP growth and instead talking of greenness.
Meanwhile, in America, Obama enacted the Clean Power Plan, which is set to curb premature deaths and stop childhood asthma attacks. But now with Trump in office, this is a cause for concern as he may repeal this plan. A revitalized oil and gas industry, but at what cost to the environment? On the local level, we have our bike share programs. The City of Cambridge website, accessed March 26, 2017, showed Metro Boston's Hubway program made 4 million trips since 2011. In China, there's a similar program known as Mobike. It's raised $2 billion in Series D funding.
Here at ADSU, we already have the bike share program, which is a good start. This is a good way to reduce air pollution and it's free, so why not? Apart from this, recycling, watching our energy consumption and water usage are all simple ways in which we can help fight air pollution. We have explained why air pollution should be given top priority over economic development.
We have gone over the cause, effects, and some solutions of air pollution and compared and contrasted it with China and the US. We would now like to make a call for action and ask all of you guys if there's maybe 1 or 2 solutions to the problem that you could implement into your daily routine that would make you part of the solution to fighting air pollution and not part of the problem. No doubt change takes effort.
But those efforts will be very rewarding.